Hi there and welcome back to my channel. My name is Aaron Day and today I want to discuss a little bit about how the channel is changing moving forward. So with my experience in keto, I came from the background of low carb running and low carb cycling, and I was really interested by the fact that you could utilize an alternate fuel source, not just carbohydrates, and utilize that in a specific way so that you could, in theory, go for a very long time without the need for additional fuel. And that was eye-opening to me because I thought, wow, you no longer have to carry those little gels around with you. You no longer have to utilize carbohydrates. You no longer have to feel those big ups and downs from all of this. Especially as an athlete, it can be really tricky when you don't have that dual fuel analogy that you can pull on. But what I found was that when I went keto, I wasn't ever really able to sustain it for any longer than about 3 or 4 months. And that was a problem for me because I preach consistency. I am someone who I think consistency always wins out over any particular diet. And I think nutrition has really taught us all about that. So I felt like a tiny little bit of a fraud when I was saying, hey, you can do keto to get to your goal weight and you don't have to do anything else. You just remove carbohydrates. It's really easy. And then I was struggling with that myself. And have been working with clients for about 2 or 3 years now, and I was seeing the exact same thing in them. Really great to be able to sustain keto for a short period of time, for 2, 3, 4 months max. But after that, they would get burnt out. They would just get absolutely taxed by having to create a lot of your own foods, having to rely on, home cooking a lot, having to do a lot of really, I guess, like isolating yourself away from 99% of the world who don't do keto, right? And so that was something that my clients were struggling with and I was struggling with myself. And so I have worked with clients now to be able to help them bring back carbohydrates in their life. And so this is a new way that I'm taking this channel, is that I still believe that the ketogenic or a low carb diet is one of the most effective ways to be able to lose weight because you are able to control those cravings. You are able to eat really healthy food. You are able to do that in a sustainable way, but you may just not want to do it forever, right? So I help you get healthy with low carb, but then I help you bring back the carbohydrates in a sustainable way that helps you never gain that weight back again. So what I'm doing from this point forward is that I still utilize the ketogenic diet or a low carb diet with a lot of my clients. I am still going to be producing content of that type, but I'm also going to be helping you bring back the carbohydrates in a way that maybe you've gotten to your goal weight using the ketogenic diet and you're wanting to transition back into eating a few more carbs. Maybe you've found the ketogenic diet really unsustainable long term and you're looking for an alternate option on what is next. That is what I am dedicating this channel to, and that is what I'm dedicating myself to moving forward, is that this is no longer just a strictly keto channel. This is something that can walk you through the next stages of that life as well. Once you've done keto, fantastic. What does the next stage look like? If you're having a really hard time trying to stick to keto, what is an alternate option that you can use to still get into the best health of your life? That is where I'm going to be pushing this channel. So if you are really interested in hearing about that, if you are someone who, loves to know about nutrition, if you loves to, understand a little bit more about, the context of where all of this sits, then stick around because I think that this is going to be a great transition. And, we've done keto. There's so many recipes on my website that are keto friendly, that are low carb and are super, super helpful. Lots and lots of desserts, lots of breads, all of those things. So those recipes will always be there. But if you're finding like, hey, maybe the ketogenic diet is great for a couple of months and then what do I do after that? And maybe you're just so scared of bringing back carbohydrates now because you've been in that space where carbohydrates are demonized, or you've got carb phobia, or there's many other different forms, and you want to see what's next, well, stick around because I think that this channel is going to be showing you a new option, a new way of doing things, and hopefully you will be able to maintain that weight you've worked so hard to lose using a ketogenic diet and bring you back into a normal state, reversing your metabolism, bringing back those carbohydrates, and helping your gut health and all of those sorts of things moving forward. So if you are someone who wants help with that on a more personal level, reach out to me. support@fatforweightloss.com.au is the best place to get in contact with me. Just get in touch with me and say, hey, look, I really want a little bit more personal help than just outside of these videos. I want to know how this might work for me on an individual basis. And I'm more than happy to help you along that way, because I've been helping hundreds of clients do the exact same thing, losing the weight using keto or a low carb lifestyle, getting really healthy, and then bringing the carbs back in a way that is sustainable so that they have the rest of their lives to be able to enjoy, knowing both sides of the spectrum works for them as well. So I hope this video has been not too much of a shock, but moving forward, that is a bit of an update on what the channel is doing. So in 2022, let's hope for really good things here, and I will be seeing you in the next video.